25. Action! To me, it's lots of different things. Because obviously it's like part of my identity and like what I am. And like you have to like figure that out as you get older, which is a lot to deal with. But for me it's kind of like empowerment, making myself feel good and look good. Not just for myself but for like other people sometimes. Obviously men, that can become something interesting. But for me it's like my empowerment, it's what I love. It's just me in general. Like I'm proud to be a woman. But yeah. Oh. I don't know. There's just so much to it because obviously right now I feel like I've had so many different stages of becoming a woman. But there's still so many more to come. But like I feel like I'm in my adult stage, like being accepting of sexualization, being like an adult now. There's a lot to it, but I don't really know what stage I'm in. I'm just vibing, living life as a woman, and I love it. Oh, 100%, 100%. Like even now, like you still get sexualized, you still get like put in that box. Like every time you want to like get to know someone or talk to someone, you're definitely very much sexualized, especially in society. There's still a lot of differences with gender. In like, I love how they'd say that it's equal now, but it's really not. Like men still get paid a lot more than women in certain occupations, or like the way I get treated. Like say an old man comes into my work, starts talking to me, he'll be a lot much nicer to me sometimes than other guys because I'm a woman, you know, like I'm sexualized like that, like I'm put in that box. But then again, it's different for everyone. But yeah, there's definitely still a lot of inequality, but it's come a long way. But yeah, yes and no. It's definitely more of like being inclusive, so both men and women, well, girls and boys, get that kind of they're introduced to it together rather than like separately, which I do appreciate. But I don't think there's enough knowledge of things that can happen. Obviously it's talked about and then it's like explained in schools, but I don't think it's probably in detail. You kind of just learn it by yourself, because again it's a more of a personal experience. Everyone deals with it differently, everyone goes through it differently, everyone sometimes has it worse and like better than other people, so it's hard to pinpoint what to put in place to help. But I definitely think they could do a little bit more. I'm looking forward to growing up, I'm looking forward to getting a career and kind of pushing those old societal kind of expectations out of the way. Like I'm not gonna be successful, but I'm gonna change that. But no, I'm excited just to grow up and I guess like become a woman, like a real, like you think women are like my mum, she's a real woman. She's quite also, okay, yeah, I'm also looking forward to like starting a family and having that part of my life, although it's not really to do with like me being a woman, but obviously it's part of growing up. But what scares me is how I'm going to be treated in the future and how that's going to affect my career or just things in life, or like even relationships and things like that. But that's probably it. My innocence, that has definitely gone. I miss not caring about what people thought about me, or like my size, things like that. Like I remember there was a time back in like year 4, so I was about kind of 8 years old, and I was wearing size like 12 to 14 children's clothes, and I was so excited to have that kind of, or to be like older. I'm like wearing older children's clothes, but obviously that means I'm a bit larger than everyone else, and having that kind of view on the world in that respect. Whereas now I was like, oh, I want to be smaller, I want to be a size 8, I want to be a size 4, rather than being like, oh yeah, I'm a size 12, like I'm an older size than you. So probably having sex. That's like a big thing to like breaking that line between being a child and doing something that's more like adult-like. Starting a period, that's definitely womanhood. You're starting puberty, that's a whole load of stuff you got to deal with, like all those hormones. And I guess like certain things in life, like, I don't know, getting your first boyfriend, or like going out with your friends, getting hit on, like things like that change you, and they're like part of becoming a woman and being a woman. Like you just kind of have to deal with things, and yeah. Oh, where do I start? I don't know, there's so much, like nowadays, like the empowerment it gives you, like kind of having that power over men, and how you're that you can change being sexualized to being powerful. Just having more of a say and more of a choice now. I know from like the past it was a lot more different, but like I'm so thankful I've been able to grow up in a world where it's so much more equal than it ever has been, probably. I don't know, it's just all exciting, and I love it. I would never change it. I don't know, my one thing is like dressing up and like making myself feel good. I love doing that. And like that's part of my identity as well, rather than just being a woman. But like that just all comes together because that is my identity. It's who I identify as. Yeah.